Good evening, I'm Jennifer Griswold. It's the day after Thanksgiving, which around here means Black Friday and football, and not necessarily in that order. There was plenty on the line for the Nebraska football team as the Huskers tried to end a 4-game losing streak against Iowa and earn a bowl bid in the process. Sports director Adam Kruger is live in Lincoln with all the highlights and reaction. Adam?
Yeah, Jenny, a very soggy, very, very wet Memorial Stadium today. Unfortunately, it did not happen for the Big Red. The Huskers lose their 5th straight to Iowa, losing this one to the Hawkeyes 27-24. Husker fans are heartbroken once again as Iowa hits a last-second field goal in this one to get the best of Scott Frost in his second season as the Huskers finish the year 5-7. Let's go ahead and take a look at the highlights of this one. Coach Frost looking to lead NU to its first bowl game since 2006. Pick it up early in the first quarter. A little trickery from Iowa. Amir Smith-Marset getting the ball off the reverse. He takes it to the house for the score. 45 yards. Iowa up at that point 7-0. Later in the first, NU now down 7-3. Tyler Goodson finding a hole through the middle, and he goes 55 yards for the score. NU down at that point. Later in the first half, they'd be down 17-3. The Huskers defense coming up big. Cam Taylor-Britt going to pick off the pass. He would run it back for the pick 6. Nebraska still trailing at that point, however, 17-10. But on the ensuing kickoff, Iowa puts points right back on the board on their side. Smith-Marset finding a seam. He's off to the races, 95 yards to the house for the kick return for the touchdown. 24-10 Hawkeyes at the half. Pick it up now in the third quarter. Luke McCaffrey in for a little bit. On the option pass, going to hit J.D. Spielman, 39-yard touchdown. Huskers within 7 at that point, 24-17. The fans into it. Later in the third, Wyatt Mazur, 9-yard touchdown run right up the gut, and we are all tied up at 24. Fast forward now, late fourth quarter, 6 seconds remaining, still tied at 24. Keith Duncan broke the Huskers' hearts last year, does it again here. 48-yard field goal is good as he kisses the Big Red goodbye as Nebraska falls to the Hawkeyes on Black Friday for the 5th straight year. 27-24 the final. Afterwards, Scott Frost spoke with reporters.
I think this team's confidence can sometimes be fragile, and that's the team that we inherited, and that's one of the things that we're trying to fix the most. I loved how the team played at Maryland. They played with confidence. They played together. I thought there was a lot more of that going on out there today. Winning's a habit, losing's a habit, and our team needs some This whole thing needs some good things to happen so our guys can start building on it. Momentum's a powerful thing. Adrian's been hurt a little bit this year. He's been nicked up. That certainly affected it. We got to find some more people that can be open for him more consistently so he can trust that. We got to protect a little better for him. Again, I'm not defending anybody on the team. We all need to get better, but there's a lot of things that need to happen a lot better around whoever's playing quarterback too.
So Scott Frost now has 15 losses in his 2 seasons at Nebraska, 9 of those coming by just a touchdown or less. The Huskers will be home for the holidays for a 3rd straight season, finishing the year, as I said, 5-7 after this 27-24 setback against Iowa. Iowa, meanwhile, Hawkeyes will now await word on their bowl destination after finishing the regular season 9-3. We'll have more on the game coming up later in sports.